Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I am your instructor Adil Raza and today we have to learn an SLO from grade 6 and it's our unit 11. So let's go further. Here we will find what the SLO is about. This SLO is about the competency of writing. It's our lecture 4C and the topic of our today's SLO is dialogue writing. So let's find out the SLO. The SLO states that write a short dialogue between two people. So in this SLO we will focus on the dialogue writing and learn what is a dialogue and how to write dialogues on different topics. What are the steps of dialogue writing? Here is the vertical linkage, go through it. Let's go further. Here we have a brainstorming activity. So let's read what the brainstorming prompt is stating. Recall a recent conversation you had. What was said and how did each person show their feelings? Share how you would turn this into a written dialogue. So students, we are human beings and human beings lives together, and when we lives together we interact with each other, and when we interact with each other we speak one by one, we take turns and presents our ideas, our expressions, our thoughts. So this is actually the dialogues which we are presenting, which we are using in our day life. So if we write the same dialogues, if we write the verbal conversation which we done in the day life in the writing form, in the form of written text, then it will become a dialogue. So I hope you guys have clear the concept that what a dialogue is and how to write a dialogue. So let's find out what is meant by a dialogue. Dialogue is a conversation between characters. It helps to show their thoughts, feelings, interactions on specific topics. So students, as I have mentioned that what a dialogue is, the oral verbal communication between two persons. If that conversation is written in the form of the written text, is become the dialogue writing or the written form of the dialogue. So this is the dialogue. So let's find out different steps to write a dialogue. The first step in writing dialogue is to choose setting and the character. Firstly, you have to decide that where the dialogue is happening and who are the character of the dialogue. Like we can say that the dialogue is happening between a teacher and a student and the setting is of the classroom. So there are two types of characters, students and teacher, and in the students we can say that there are some other characters like Aisha, Umar and Asan or something like that, these type of characters, and the setting is of classroom. So this is what you have to do. Firstly, you have to choose the setting, you have to choose the characters, then you have to choose the purpose of the dialogue. Why these characters are interacting with each other? What is the purpose? So this is a classroom. We can say that the purpose is the discussion, the topic of the dialogue, the main concern of the dialogue is the test which will held in tomorrow. So this is the purpose. You have to determine the purpose. Next, plan the dialogue. When you will identify the purpose of the dialogue, then you have to plan the dialogue. What you have to said first, then what you have to said at the second place, then what will come or at the third place. So this is what you have to do. You have to plan out the main points and ideas which each character will express and what will come first, second, third. This is what you have to do in planning a dialogue. And let's find out what the next step is. Here is, you have to start, you have make a draft of the dialogue. You have planned that firstly this character express this, secondly express this, third character express this, and this is the order. In this order the characters use their dialogues or express their stances. Then it's time to write a dialogue. Now what you have to do, you have to start your dialogue with the greeting and you have to use the simple language while writing the dialogue. You don't have to use so much flowery words or tough words, because dialogue is actually the written form of the day life conversation, and in day life conversation we don't communicate in so much tough words. That's why you have to use the simple language. Now you have to show the characterization through the dialogues of the characters. Some unique or distinct personalities of the characters has to be shown. So this is what you have to do. Make each character speech unique by giving them distinct personalities, speaking styles and opinions. This will help bring the characters to life and make the dialogue more engaging. So this is what you have to do. Lastly, you have write the complete dialogue. Now you have to edit it and revise it if there is any mistake. So I hope you guys have understand what are the steps of dialogue writing. Let's go further. So students, here you have to use those steps of dialogue writing which you have learned. You have to apply those steps and attempt this classroom activity, and you have to write a dialogue in this classroom activity. So let's go further. Here is a simulation link. This simulation is also based on the dialogue writing, so you can watch this video and make your understanding more compact about the dialogue writing. Here we have a worksheet. Kindly pause this video and attempt this worksheet according to the SLO. Let's go further. Here is a homework. In this homework, what you have to do, you have to write a dialogue again, but on a different topic. It will make yourself more clear about the dialogue writing when will you do practice writing the dialogues. Here is a resource pack. This resource pack will help you to achieve the SLO in a good manner. So students, if you find any issue regarding dialogue writing, steps to dialogue writing, you can ask in the comment section or ask from your teacher as well. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.